Lumbar plexus, it is formed by the ventral or anterior rami of the upper four lumbar spinal nerves, that is L1, L2, L3, and L4. It is located within the substance of the psoas major muscle. The branches of the um, lumbar plexus, they include the iliohypogastric nerve having root value L1, ilioinguinal sharing the same root value. Then we have genitofemoral nerve having root value of L1 and L2. Then lateral cutaneous femoral nerve of thigh having root value of L2 and L3. The lumbar plexus divides into anterior and posterior divisions. The main branch that arises from the posterior division is called femoral nerve, which is the main nerve supply for the anterior compartment of thigh. Whereas the main branch that arises from the anterior division of the lumbar plexus is the obturator nerve, which is the main nerve supply for the medial compartment of thigh. In some human beings, another nerve may also arise from the anterior division of lumbar plexus. That nerve is called accessory obturator nerve. Accessory means extra or additional. Its presence is subjected to variation. And when present, it is called accessory obturator nerve. And along with the main obturator nerve, it supplies the medial compartment of thigh. So let's see the courses of various branches that arise from the lumbar plexus as well as their area of distribution. Starting with the iliohypogastric nerve. Iliohypogastric nerve has the root value L1. It runs along the proximal lateral border of the psoas major muscle, continues to run downwards and laterally and obliquely on the quadratus lumborum muscle. Then it pierces the transversus abdominis to run till the iliac crest of the hip bone. Then its terminal branch runs parallel to inguinal ligament to exit the aponeurosis of abdominal external oblique muscle above the superficial inguinal ring. So the area of distribution includes the motor branches and sensory branches. Motor branches by the iliohypogastric are for the abdominal muscles, whereas the sensory branches are given off to the skin above the inguinal ligament, that is the hypogastric region. Next nerve is the ilioinguinal nerve, sharing the same root value L1 as that of hypogastric nerve. It follows the similar course in upper part with the iliohypogastric nerve till it reaches the iliac crest, where it pierces the lateral abdominal wall and runs medially at the level of inguinal ligament. The area of distribution includes sensory branches and motor branches. Motor branches are given to the transversus abdominis muscle, and sensory branches are given to the skin over the pubic symphysis and lateral aspect of the external genitalia in both males and females. Next nerve is the genitofemoral nerve, having root value of L1 and L2. This nerve pierces the psoas major muscle anteriorly and immediately divides into two branches. The lateral branch is the femoral branch, which is purely sensory, and medial branch is the genital branch. The sensory branch, which is the femoral branch, pierces the vascular lacuna near the saphenous opening and supplies the skin below the inguinal ligament, that is, proximal and lateral aspects of the femoral triangle. Femoral triangle is located in the anterior compartment of the thigh. So that means femoral branch supplies the skin over the proximal or upper and lateral aspect of the anterior compartment of thigh. Genital branch in males accompanies the spermatic cord within the inguinal ligament, and in females in the inguinal canal. Within the inguinal canal in both males and females. In males, it gives off sensory branches and motor branches, but in females, it gives off only sensory branches. In males, it gives off a motor branch to a muscle called cremaster muscle and sensory branches to the scrotal skin. In females, it gives off sensory branches to labia majora. Next nerve is the lateral cutaneous nerve of thigh, also called lateral cutaneous femoral nerve. It pierces the psoas major on its lateral side, runs obliquely downward below the iliac fascia. Medial to anterior superior iliac spine, it leaves the pelvic area through the lateral muscular lacuna. It enters the thigh by passing behind the inguinal ligament. In the thigh, for some distance, it lies deep to fascia lata, which is the deep fascia of the thigh. But then, after covering some distance, it pierces the fascia lata and supplies the skin over anterior aspect of thigh. Femoral and obturator we shall inshallah cover with their respective compartments of supplies. So this was all about the lumbar plexus.